Okay, I want to thank everyone who is here on the live and also to you on the replay. I'm going to be doing another store bought versus handmade series today. And the store bought card I chose, and yeah, there's light that you can hardly see it. This is a card sent to me a few years ago from a very special friend of mine from junior high school. Now, this is a super long card, and the biggest envelope I could find was this one. And of course, it doesn't fit. So my card is going to be a little smaller. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. This is awesome. So we have iCast Enterprises, Global Off-Road, and Global Wildfire Equipment. Wow, such a treat. So here's the card that I'm going to be mimicking, if you will. And so I cut this down. This is my card base. This is 8.5 by 11 100-pound cardstock. And it is 5 1/4 by 7.5. And as I said, I found the biggest envelope I could find, and it's going to fit comfortably in there. My supplies I'm using, this is the stamp I used, and this is the die that I cut it out with. And I will have a short, I'm going to link that up there, that shows me creating these poinsettias. I have 3 of them. I have the holly leaves that I cut from this die that I got on Amazon. I have a little strip of gold glitter paper. And this Sharpie is what I used to dot the little pieces in here, the flowers, stamens, whatever you want to call them. And I'm going to be using this ink for the inside. My sentiment is going to be Merry Christmas to you. This is from a Stampin' Up! Set called Holly Jolly Wishes. And I have a plain piece of shaded spruce paper here. And then this is from my latest pattern paper collection called Christmas Time. I'm going to be putting some dimension underneath my poinsettias with these little dots. I got these on Amazon also. So what are you all drinking today? I have my semi-lukewarm coffee. So let me put these away and get out the card. I typically stamp the inside first before I start decorating the outside, just in case I don't get a good imprint or something smudges. Then I can start over on the other side. Let's say I go ahead and stamp it and it doesn't turn out right. Then I can just turn the card over and stamp it again. And then use this. I'm going to cover it up anyway, so nobody's going to see. All right. This is, whoops. Oh, dear. Okay. It's not wanting to stick. There. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's hope for the best. Right in the middle. And I am going to be doing some other decorating in the inside also. Okay, there it is. Okay, like I said, we're going to do some decorating. In this collection, I also have some stickers. So I am going to be using those for the inside of the card. Okay, so that's done. We can go ahead and start on. This is the piece of paper from Christmas time. I didn't have any green, so that is going to be different. I'm going to use the whole piece here. I cut it down 1/4 inch smaller than the actual card. So what did I do with my tape? Whoops, not getting totally prepared, was I? Okay. You know, I've been doing these lives for a little over a year now, and they're always at 10 o'clock. Well, I checked my analytics, and would you know that most people are on YouTube on Saturday mornings, or at least my audience, 7, 8, and 9 o'clock on Saturday. So I said, okay. So this is just a plain piece. I thought about doing some decoration with it. This is called an embossing folder. And you can actually put the piece inside and put it through your die cutting machine, and it'll make a nice print. But this one isn't, so I decided to go with the flow. So we'll just put that down. Oh, okay. Well, of course. Meetings don't wait for anybody, do they? Thank you so very much. It was such a pleasure. Okay, I'm going to be putting on my gold piece. I may have to glue that because it's pretty narrow. I really appreciate the support. You have a wonderful day and a wonderful holiday. All right, there's our gold piece. And we will start putting on our poinsettias. I'm going to pop them up, but I also want to figure out where I'm going to place my holly leaves. So let's put that there. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop up our poinsettia. I'm going to be doing a little bit more decorating to these poinsettias at the end. So stay tuned for that. That's how I wanted to do this, like this. Okay, there's that. And we also had some over here. So I'm not going to be putting on the stems. So that is another thing different. Just kind of hanging out there, like so. Poke that one under there a little bit. Now we'll put this one over here. Let's position this just the way I want it here. And then we'll do that here. Yes, perfect. Okay, now we'll pop up this one. Yep, that one will go right there. If you're just joining me, I am doing another store-bought versus handmade card. This is my store-bought one. Got this a couple years ago from a childhood friend. And I am making one very, very similar. Okay. Let's put that away. Not needed. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay. And I colored these poinsettias with 2 of my alcohol markers. I will be putting that short. It's kind of quick, but it catches the main idea of how I'm coloring, what I'm coloring, and how I use the die and the stamp. The stamp is really pretty and unique, but the die only cuts out the flower, if that makes sense. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, see? There's all kinds of pretty foliage in the stamp, but this just cuts out the flower, which is perfect for what I needed today. Okay. Yes. All right. Is that pretty or what? Now, I'm going to be using my pale gold Nuvo drops. Oh, wait a minute. Let's decorate the inside first. So Nuvo drops are wet. I don't want to create a mess. So shall we? How about the beautiful cardinals here? And the poinsettia, of course. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and add the Nuvo drops because they're going to have to dry. I'll just fill in, I think I'll fill in the blank spots a little bit. Just to give it some extra interest. All right. So it's short and sweet, but there is my interpretation of this store-bought card. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And if I don't see you again, happy holidays. Love you much. Bye-bye.